Alright then, YouTubers. Today we're going to talk about the coronavirus safety rules. All on board. Okay, what's this? Wear a mask. Protects you from the coronavirus. Wear gloves. It protects you from the coronavirus, destroying objects and everything else. Okay, hand sanitize. Wash these things so you don't spread the virus to anybody else or yourself or any of your other stuff or anybody else's stuff. Whether object, the house, car, whatever. Building, whatever, work, whatever, wherever you go. Be safe. The next one, that was number 1, number 2, number 3, it's done. Number 4, actually this has me on here. Number 1, wear a mask. Number 2, wear gloves. Number 3, hand sanitize. Number 4, this is a tough question. Contact tracing, if you have the virus or not. Means you gotta contact the person who's spreading the virus nationwide. Contact tracing. Number 5, social distance 6 inches. But now, BCC probably says 3 inches too because it's getting worse during winter because the second wave just came. That was number 5. Number 6, scan your temp. Number 6, take your temperature reading. If you're 100, you got the virus, get the heck out of work wherever you are. Go to the hospital, get checked. If you're like 6'9", 2 degrees Celsius, you'll be fine, your virus clean free, you still can go work and do whatever. That was number 6. Number 7, quarantine 14 days in the house when you have the virus. And you're exposed to it too. If you're exposed to it, you quarantine for 7 months. You have the virus, you're negative. If you're got exposed to the coronavirus, you go home or you go to the hospital, whatever. Stuff like that. And you have to quarantine 14 days if you got the virus or you've been exposed to it for 7 months to get tested. That's coming around the corner next 1 hour. So, number 7. Quarantine 14 days if you're negative. Or positive. If you're positive, quarantine 14 days at your household or at the hospital. No, they should have virus hospital emergencies buildings instead. They should have that in the first place set up a long time ago. If you test negative, you don't have the virus. You also have quarantine 7 days since you're supposed to come up, but you're negative, and your test result come in, if you're negative, yeah. And this number 7, quarantine 14 days if you have the coronavirus. 14 days up, get out of the house, clean your mess up, 14 days, what's been destroyed. You can take care of that with the unemployment place. Number 8. Get tested. If you are exposed to coronavirus, get tested immediately at the hospital. You have to wait in line, it's stupid, it's ridiculous. And you have to wait for like 7 months or 3 months here, depending on how the test results go, because it's over nationwide. Yeah, get tested, they'll test you. And then your test result won't come in 7 months or 3 months if you're quarantined. home, or hospital, whatever, quarantining at home or the hospital, whatever you want to do, what feels comfortable and safe from other people around you that lives with you, Chandler. And one more thing. If you're negative, your virus claim free, you can leave and then go back to work. But you have the virus, if you're positive, you have the virus, quarantine 14 days at your household. What's already discussed right now. So, number 8, get tested. And wait for 7 months, 3 months until you are negative or positive. If you're negative, you virus claim free, you move on. And such and so forth. Alright. Also, we'll just do the social distancing. So, number 5, social distance 6 inches across, that's what it shows here, and 15 inches across Chandler. Okay, that's done. So this one's done. Okay, number 8's done. Number 9, disinfect objects in your house, in your car, your building, your work, your business, your career, your school, sports, work, etc. And all over nationwide. And when you travel on an airplane, that too also needs to be sanitized. Ships, boats, whatever, transportation needs to be sanitized inside and out to our, as much as human race, like boys and girls, have to take care of themselves more, and their earthly plant, military and earth appliances have to be sanitized, and they counsel war on all this stuff where it's all on quarantine, lockdown. Some lockdowns are unrestricted right now. So this is why virus safety is set up by DCC. So number 9 is disinfect objects. So that's done. Now, what number is now? Okay. Number 10. This is what's kind of scares kind of people after this crap happened. Number 10. Breathing ventilators at the hospital. All doctors and surgeons have to use on all these boys and girls and patients who are affected by the coronavirus after it hit. And that's what they use to get patients through it, and they're still using it now. If patients are higher risk or way higher risk to her. Yeah. They need to use oxygen and breathing oxygen too. The president has used one at his special hospital, and he's also doing fine. He's been out since Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday he's been quarantined over Washington D.C. His wife, Chandler, she's doing pretty well, he said, so he won't be campaigning, and his enemies trying to destroy him and stuff, but all this, it doesn't matter about politics right now. This is about fire safety, what he's gone through, and what he's explaining here, and what the doctors are kind of explaining over DCC, that stuff. So that's what help ventilators are for. So number 10, number 10, breathing ventilators. Have to use on patients and stuff who are high risk and everything else there at the hospital there. That's part of virus safety too. Okay, number 12. Well, wrong one. Number 11, vaccine COVID-19 for the coronavirus. Till that doesn't come out before then. It's getting researched, and they're testing it all. And it's taking forever to get done, but they're going speed and stuff. All thanks for your Commander-in-Chief, the President of the United States of America, Till and his wife and everybody, the government didn't care about it all there. but they're the ones that set this up with the DCC, and this programs also set it up, including the business industries also set it up to it. That's what they set it up for. That's what they set it up for. Okay, that's done. Number 12, about the vaccine, when it's going to come out, and when is this virus civil war going to end this year, in 2020, you know? Number 12, 2020, the virus is still here this year, you know, go on forever until there's a vaccine. Number 12, vaccine won't come out in January 21 or March of next year, where all this got started with the coronavirus and hit in Utah right at the start. Or they'll have it out before this year right here. They'll have it out then, they'll vaccinate everybody, they'll get it on production line fast. So maybe we'll contact the, everybody has a way to contact anybody on social media to give great ideas about speeding production for the coronavirus medicine, and speed of production, shipping, and handling, and obeying all these rules when they ship the coronavirus and stuff, and they had to freeze it. Whatever temperature they said they had to freeze it, but they had to freeze it way flipping cold, more than your refrigerator, like 100 below zero, or 100 below zero. They should freeze it 100 below zero. What temperature, wherever they said they would do, you can go look online at dcc.com or go to coronavirus.com and find out more fire safety stuff there. So, yeah. Okay. That's all the virus safety for today. Yeah. If anything changes about coronavirus medicine, update, and that's about it. So, that was number 12, coronavirus stuff. When it come out next year, before this year ends with the virus civil war, and next year the virus civil war will still be going on until the medicine gets out. But we'll just draw virus medicine here, because if I was here, he could have drawn it for you guys. Hang on a minute, guys. Yeah. Can you guys see it? Oh, yeah, you guys can see. There's the vaccine ball and the shot. You might get a shot, you might get a pill, you might get a shot of that over the hospital when they get them out, or at the drugstores, at the hospital, like any of your stores, or like Pissmark, Walmart, anywhere nationwide where they have these stores, they'll find them over the world and put them in production and sell them, find them over the world to bring Herald nationwide, get everybody vaccinated, done. So this virus will work and everything go back to normal. That's the DC's plan, the government's plan, your president's plan, government's plan, DC's plan. Obey these virus rules on board, especially when they quarantined everybody and shut down the economy. It went to March, and it was going on since June, and then Valentine's Day until March it hit before this problem got building here, and then the problem happened, and then everything fell apart, and then everything went to hell during March, April, until May, until your Commander-in-Chief, the President of the United States of America, opened up the economy, did medicine for the coronavirus speed with the doctor, who's your disease doctor, and his team and his crew, his coronavirus crew. You call them Virus Geek Squad crew, but they're called a different crew. Like you call them military and stuff like that. And he opened the economy during May, and then everyone went to work during June or before or after, before June and July, until restrictions was lifted till June, July, and then August, and everyone went to school, and those restrictions were lifted, and then now it's been June, July, and August, and then Labor Day weekend, more restrictions were lifted, and October more restrictions were lifted from today. Today the problem with them becoming more restrictions, a little bit more. So now you got October, Thanksgiving, Christmas, until New Year's, until everybody goes back to work. They'll have the vaccinating medicine out before then, and then ship it to everybody and get everybody vaccinated for January and Valentine's Day and March, where all this world's hit in Utah. They'll have it all done before then, and then they'll wait and see how it works out at the end of March before April. They'll see how it goes. If it goes smoothly during April, they'll take the mask off during end of April and end of April. It just depends how the DCC plans it, and everybody else is working behind it there. So those kinds of stuff. So that's all the rules, virus rules you guys need to obey on this board right here. Obey them. Obey these virus rules on board here. It's seriously important. Take this virus seriously, guys. Take it seriously. This is a medical issue. This is a disease, plague issue problem. This virus can murder people quite quick and put them in the home ground. There's so many lawsuits. It's like 100 lawsuits and 600 cases. And this thing can shoot up way higher than more in your school and everything, your transportation, building, business, and everything will shoot up to the dang roof. That's how worse it will get if DCD hasn't sent this all out. If you guys are obeying this, all you non-Asian people need to start obeying the DC's rules, guidelines they gave you out to do till the end of countermonth, till next year's countermonth too, until they get vaccinated out and on the junction line, all the stuff that's been explained to you right now, until they get everybody vaccinated, until the DCC says you're ready to take a mask and put it in, and they're ready to put it into the virus safety equipment. After they get the vaccine, everybody vaccinated nationwide and done, they'll test and see how it goes. See who's going to fight the virus. 2. Also take the flu shot, this year, today, right now. And especially next year too, because you know what's going to happen next year. This is going to be done correctly like it says it's going to be. Just have faith, have hope. Pray to God that everybody will get through this virus situation. Just obey these safety rules. God in the church wants you to obey these rules at the church tour. And that's the same thing out there on church activities too. You got to obey the virus rules at church activities, and adult words, orbs, and other single adult words that are different. Right? They all have to obey these virus rules, or everybody's going to get screwed along with the person. One person goes down, the whole entire nation goes down along with them. It depends if you're living in a household with them. That's the problem. It's like a dang hospital. It's exactly the same thing. So obey these virus safety rules here. Obey these virus safety rules here. And you'll be safe, non-Asian people. Obey these rules here in Utah and all over the United States, America, and the terror state tour. on the North Atlantic coast. Obey these virus rules, get through them, be safe, take things seriously, help your leaders, do what's right, wrong, pray to God, do everything you can to keep people alive here on Earth nationwide. Because this Earth is a catastrophe of civilization with the coronavirus. And it's a scary plague disease. It's nothing compared to the plague, but it kind of looks like it kind of is how murdered a lot of people at the start of this stuff. If DCC set this all out early, it could save more lives. If they shut down the airport instead of the whole entire economy, they shut down the economy anyway, the whole entire economy anyway. They should shut off transportation, all transportation, carry people and goods and foods and electronics and transportation, food and other stuff, electronics for business production line, masking off. Well, they could keep the mask on because people need it, or because people are at higher risk with the mask on the coronavirus stuff. So, it's 20 minutes right now, or some time's running out. So, these are safety rules, people nationwide, throughout this year until next year, until we get the weapon out. Tiller. You can watch on news online, learn about more. Don't get overwhelmed, think people are going to do this to you. They're not. They're doing what's right for wrong. Some of them are, some are not. The ones that are doing right wrong, you can watch. It's the channel news about coronavirus safety and everything. So obey these rules, people nationwide, until this freak show is over with one of these years. It'll be over next year, too, by the doctor. Who knows what the outcome will be. So, be safe this year with the coronavirus going around. Obey all these safety rules on the board here. Be safe, and have fun. Obey these rules, it's all wrote on the board. And you'll be safe, you will get through this, and then this freak show will be over by the coronavirus gets squad to the land of there, including everybody else who's beyond Tiller. So be safe, obey these rules nationwide. Be safe, have fun, do not have too much fun. Just be safe nationwide, and have fun and be safe. Tiller. Alright then. Now, you guys like this YouTube channel or not, click and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Right now, 100 subscribers is the main goal right now. So, click and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Don't miss another Grown Slide video come forward. Might be lifting. Who knows what that would be. Someday, some couple months or so. Just depends how things go with this virus going around. Stuff like that. So, hit the like button if you like the video or not. Hit the like button if you like the video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. Or too, that will be most helpful too. Or that's most of the main goal. And click and subscribe. And hit the notification bell and don't miss another Grown Slide video come forward. And hit the like button so you like the video and it helps out with the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. And leave a comment down below about the YouTube video. Stuff like that. Tiller. That'll also help with the subscribe button and everything else along with it. Where you hit the whole entire thing and be done. It'll help out with the subscribe button or get 100 subscribers because that's the main goal. So leave a comment down below, see if you like the video or not. So, you guys have fun, be safe, and hope everybody gets through this virus until it's over and then everything will be all well. So, be safe, have fun, and the video on our growth life video come forward next week or so. And we'll see you next YouTube video down the road. Another Lifting YouTube video we come forward to her. So we'll see you next time. Bye. Peace.